Me? Come on. You're not clearly not. Someone wanted to hide they were ever involved. It's you. Whoa! Anybody hear that? Welcome back to Confession. So, last time, we on chapter 1 and now it's chapter 2. I have a lot of fun and you guys pretty invested. So am I. Recap on chapter 1 is that we have to solve a crime that are involved two people, Susie and her grandpa, Detective Salt. So without stalling, you know what to do. So let's get to it. Let's check out the leaflet first. There's a lot of leaflets here, including some from the museum. God damn, it's only like a minute of the video and I already started on reading shit. It looks like they show off a lot of upcoming artists in the exhibition hall. There is even a new painting being unveiled today. Sounds exciting. Okay, so in this new chapter, all of the context is gone. So this is it. Salt's case. Detective Salt's last case was stolen painting, currently in this museum. There's a new painting being unveiled today. Oh! So, let's go to ticket counter. Not a soul to be seen. Except the security guard, but I doubt they're going to sell me a ticket. Okay, I guess we're going to the security guard then. Hey, is something happening? I thought the museum was meant to be open right now. Well, it is not. Now clear off. God damn, chill out. Do you know when it might open up again? I don't know, do I? Probably once the investigation over or something like that. So you're not a security guard? Of course I'm not. Oh. Junior Officer Paul Lees. Okay, capital PD. I'm the officer in charge of this scene and I intend to do a very thorough job searching this place. By standing there, in front of the door. The hell you doing it? You're bad at this job. It should only take a day or two, so you can just come back then. That's just a long estimate for someone so confident. Can I ask what it is you are investigating? Maybe I could help. You can ask, but I won't answer. Police business, you see. Nothing a mere civilian like you could understand, let alone assist with. I see. Thanks anyway. Don't you know I'm a detective? If you won't tell me, I have to figure it out myself. Maybe I can use that to leverage my way inside. Okay, there's nothing here, so discuss. Let's introduce ourselves. Paul Lees. That's Officer Paul Lees to you. Sorry, I need to ask, is that your real name? What make you say that? Oh yeah, he is kinda suspicious, no? Paul Lees. Is the name supposed to be a pun? Police? Police? Oh my god, now I realize it. Okay, it got me there. Police? A police officer? Yeah? Is it not a little on the nose? Why does he seem disappointed? Now let's talk about the museum. So, how much do you know about the museum? See, that's not really in my job description. I'm an officer, not a help desk. I don't need to tell you anything. In other words, he doesn't know anything. How long have you been here? About half an hour at this point, I reckon. The call for an officer came in an hour ago, and I was the first to respond. Okay, he was a real police officer. Maybe my assumption is incorrect. An hour ago, so roughly when the museum opened. Yeah, more or less. It's been pretty dead anyway, so no harm there. I need to make a note of that. Excuse me, do you know where the staff are? Anyone who was here before the museum opened is still inside, and we are not letting them leave. Last I heard, they were still doing a search of the museum. A search? What would they need to do a search? Wait, we can deduce now? Okay, nothing, so we have to deduce it. That is as much I can see out here. But first, we need to save. Last time I didn't save, it ruined my progress. Hopefully it would be enough to talk my way into there. My bad. Officer Liz, I was wondering something. Oh, I bet you wonder all sort of things. But a real officer doesn't wonder about things, they know things. So wonder it somewhere else. I guess I'll be dusting off my old skills. There's an investigation. Okay, let's talk about this. Officer Liz, I know you don't want to be involved in the investigation. A random civilian of the street poking his nose into police business. Of course I don't. Man, just tell me. Just tell him that you are a detective at this point. It is like I said, even if I explain it to you, you won't understand. Except, it is the opposite. You don't need to explain anything to me. I haven't even seen the scene, but I understand exactly what's going on. Huh? No, it is just a bluff, isn't it? There's no way you could understand. Maybe I should explain it to you instead. Now to back up that bluff. Okay. Let's talk about Salsa's case. So a fun fact you might not know. Yeah, are you gonna say anything? Sorry, I just thought it over and I'm not sure I was thinking the right thing. Yes, as I thought, and this is why civilians should part off out of investigation. Oh my god, I picked the wrong answer. It was a happy incident. Oh wait, we are now age 19. Okay. That's a big time skip. That was 10-year time skip. Let's talk about the new painting then. This is an art museum, correct? Oh, big deduction, but yeah, you cracked this wide open. Of course, it is an art museum. They have posted on the new exhibit all around the building. New exhibit, like the new painting being debuted? Yeah, like the new... Oh, he's smiling, okay. From all the leaflets and posters, it sounds like the museum is treating that painting quite seriously. Yeah? Okay. Oh, let's talk about the search. Remind me, where are the staff? You forgot already? They are inside, doing a search of the museum. Ah, yes, that is what you said. And what was it they were searching for? Ooh, we did it again! I'm not gonna say. It is fine. You don't have to. This is fun. Let's talk about the time frame. It is interesting that they call you in, isn't it? What's so interesting about it? If there is a crime, you call for the cops. Yes, exactly. Which means this is a criminal investigation. Ooh, nice. I suppose, yeah? Alright, stop beating around the bush and get to the point. A police officer doing a search of an art museum? It could mean anything. I mean, I could be wrong, but this investigation is most likely about... Ooh, murder! Oh. An artist was murdered? Imagine. Someone vandalized the new painting or art theft, the new painting was stolen. Of course it's going to be that the painting was stolen. Or is this a murder? Let's see about murder. I might not be a detective, but I've seen a lot of detective media. And every single time, there's only one crime that draws police attention. Someone was murdered, weren't they? I'm sure hope not. Oh, it wasn't. I thought they might be looking for a murder weapon. Well, there are. Not every crime is tied to a murder. No matter what TV says, sometimes it is something smaller. Oh, I see. My mistake. Art theft it is because vandalism is just so stupid. What do they do? Find the vandalizer? Huh? I don't have access to the scene of the crime, so this is just speculating. What if the police are called to search an art gallery before the museum opens on the day of the new painting? Somebody stole the new artwork, isn't that right? How the heck did you figure it out? And we did it. We broke his defense. I think he sounded impressed just then. Wait, is this the time that we are still not a detective? I'm just a civilian, but I got a pretty good intuition. Can help you develop your ideas. Spot things you miss and help you solve this case together. What do you say? Do you want me to help solve this case? Okay. Oh jeez. Okay, you let a random civilian enter the crime scene. Yeah. I'll use your intuition of yours or whatever. But you are my subordinate. This is my case and I'm the one in charge. Oh my god. If this is your case, what the hell are you doing outside the museum? What the hell are you thinking, Paul? Oh my god. Paul is just a bad cop. So you do what I tell you and you won't try and steal my glory, got it? I will. Because you sucks. Ah yes, of course. Whatever you say. Can't let your job get in the way of your ego. Yep. Let's do this. Okay, yo, Mr. Reto. How things going on in here? Oh, Mr. Reto. Ah, Officer Liz. Are you finished up locking the doors? Yeah, I totally got that sorted. Nobody getting through those doors anymore. Well, I did though. When did he lock the door? I didn't see it. But anyway, the search fruitless, I'm afraid. Fruitless? Is that? I never heard of that. All exits were either locked or in view of a member of staff, meaning the painting cannot have left the museum. Or could it be? I watched too much Detective Conan, the painting is still here. That is my intuition. And yet, I found neither the painting nor a viable place to hide it throughout the gallery. It probably behind painting or something. Wherever it is, I cannot say. But you cannot say? Because you hide it? Huh?
Whoa, calm down.
Well, that's what the police are for, right? Good thing I'm here. Good thing I'm here too. But if I might ask, who is your companion? I'm Charlie Pence, future detective. I know this is an important case to you, so I thought I'd bring an assistant to help out. In training. Hi, Charlie Pence. Nice to meet you, Mr. Quincy Reto, Managing Director of Broadside Museum of Art and Culture. It was my artist debut scheme that brought Miss Straka's painting into the museum, so I cannot help but feel partially responsible for its loss. Now, is there anything else I can help with, Officer Liz? That would be Rookie. Answer the man. What the hell? Me? Aren't you the one in charge here? Yes, so do what I say. Okay, it is part of your training, you see. Obviously, I know what our investigation needs first. But do you? Nice thought. If painting was stolen, then someone stole it. And from what Mr. Reiter said, there's only a few people that could be. Maybe figuring it out who the suspects are can narrow down this hiding place. Yes. Can I ask you who is in the museum right now? Would you like me to gather them for you, Mr. Charlie Pence? Yes. Gather everyone connected to this. Very well. Please wait in this room while I go fetch them. Yeah, fetch them for me. Alright, Rookie. Do your stuff. I want you to search this place top to bottom and figure out where that painting went and find out who stole it too. That is also important. Whatever you say, boss. So, let's go to the witnesses. Huh? A painting of a woman dead in the street. This is the witness by Realis. I thought we were going to the witnesses, not a freaking painting named Witness. What the hell? What is with the name today? Hold on. You didn't read the plaque for that. How did you? You heard of Detective Salt, right? 10 years ago, a woman was beaten to death by two men. The scene was cleaned up pretty good, but a witness saw everything. At the end, she was an artist, and she painted everything she saw. She said her painting would serve as a testimony. Oh, mystery. So this painting solved a crime? Not exactly, but before anyone even see the painting, someone stole it right out of police custody. Detective Saul was the one who tracked it down, and when he found it, he realized the guy who took it was the same one in the painting. Goddamn, Detective Saul, I underestimated that dude. He was pretty good. The man got a life sentence for murder and art theft. That is amazing. This is the very painting I came to this museum for. But why did this end Detective Salt's career? Ooh. If you guys didn't know, Detective Salt is retired after this, I guess. Let's go to the violin. Where are we going? This is the violin? This looks like incredibly intricate painting of a salt shaker? A double A battery in the same style? Part of a set? What the hell is this? The black set, it is called Violence by Jenny Pars. I think this is a surrealism. Dreamlike logic put on page to explore the inner workings of the artist's mind. Nah, cap. It just means that the artist don't know the name it and just put random name because you're going to give the journalist movie theory. I don't get it myself, but I don't think we're meant to understand. Exactly. I think I understand it, but I really hope I'm wrong. Yeah, surrealism does involve you imagining what in the picture. What on earth is this? Why are the colors so bright? Says he, this is of the Fall by Renaissance. By chance, was he a Renaissance artist? Yes, painting in the 16th century. I didn't realize you were an art fan. I was joking.
But what the?
It is said it depicted a devil falling from the heaven into an endless sunset ocean, leaving a trail of fire behind him. It doesn't look like a fiery trail to me. Or a devil. Maybe they were bad at painting devils. Yeah. Bro, just make a red skinny stick man and put a devil horn in it. Yeah, it is possible. I can't believe we just talk shit about a painting and their artist. Painting of a long-haired warrior approaching a castle. The hell is this, Castlevania? This is apparently a warrior's home by Shadon Brown. Does this remind you of anything? Nothing comes to mind. Really? I could swear. Oh, did you ever watch that show, Princess War? Oh, damn! If you guys didn't watch it back, you should watch it. It is Princess War, like something about fantasy thingy. From 10 years ago, I believe. I don't know if I have. I heard about it from my roommate's girlfriend though. The main character was a warrior woman and she went to an academy in a castle. I wonder if the show took inspiration from this painting. What did you really watch some girly princess show? It is a long story. A girl I like was watching it, so I got curious. Wound up watching the entire thing and I thought it was good. I see. Officially, Mr. Pence, I hope you enjoy your viewing experience while I was gone. Oh yeah, some really good paintings. I really love the whole art thing. What the hell is that? Dante the Egg when we went 2015? I really hope the whole art thing, nobody going to believe you if you say it like that. I'm so glad I helped create the collection myself. I feel this piece helped lighten each other's strengths while showcasing the museum as a whole. But I'm rambling. You asked to see the people involved. This is Dylan Tautan. Oh? Dylan art connoisseur, and you truly have an eye for my art, Mr. Raito. As you said, the painting highlight each other. Modern art against classical, realist art against surrealist, wild and city. We got some expert over here. You have present a broad picture of what art can be, thus drawing the viewer to explore the medium. Well done. Oh no, that's not what I meant. I was simply showcasing how we have high value classics and modern media sensation. But thank you, Mr. Taunton. I'm a great dude. I'm an expert. And it was such a passionate speech. Alright, over here we have Miss Petica. She came to visit the museum along with Mr. Staunton Costella. Wow, I didn't realize we'd be meeting a beauty like you. Man, get the hell out of here, police! Thanks. Yeah, freaking creep, do your job. And here we have our restoration expert, Miss Girly. Girl. Oh, come on. When you introduce me like that, you make me sound all stuffy and boring. Can you be more like Lily or get the hell out? Miss Girl, I'm trying to be professional in front of our guests. And I would appreciate if you would do the same. For one thing, where's your new uniform? What do I need one? I spent all day in the workshop anyway. Kinda reasonable. If I'm dressing just for me, I might as well look cute. Wait, what about the artists? Are they not here? Miss Straka is currently in the exhibition hall, where the painting was to be displayed. To be honest, she hasn't left that room since the painting was found to be missing. Why don't you go here and meet her, Rookie? If you think that will assist you, then by all means, follow me. Oh, absolutely. You can spend a little time with the victim, and I can talk with Miss Metica. Bro, get the hell out of here, police! And the other visitors too, of course. Man, do your job. Other visitor, you mean singular? Then again, if he's giving me a permission to leave him behind and investigate by myself, I won't stop him. Yeah, sure. We got our free time here. We introduced with all of them, so without further ado, let's just talk with let's talk with Lily first. Why not? Oh hey, how are you? Did you need something? Damn, we have to introduce too much. So, Lily, tell me a little about yourself. Oh, totally. I can tell you all about myself. I'm a Cuspal Taurus Gemini. If you couldn't tell, I don't give a by the way. What can you tell me about the museum? Well, it is pretty fun place to work. I don't exactly get to walk around the museum much, since all the work I do is in the workshop. She is talented to be able to restore painting. Doesn't that get kinda monotonous? Not really. I still get to see all the painting when I clean them. And if a girl like me is walking around the museum, people might not even notice the painting. Man, get the hell out of here! Can you tell me about the painting in here? Oh my gosh, they are so good! I can't believe I get to fix them for a living. How exactly do you do that? There's not a single method. Every piece needed something different. Sometimes I just leave off a dirt with a Q-tip and some solution. Other time, I'm matching color and style. And if I do it right, you can even tell I'm done anything. For such young looking girl, she should know what she's doing. Exactly. Let's talk about the theft. Can you tell me anything about the theft? Huh? I thought you were the one figuring that out. Man, I'm just asking you a question. Maybe you know something. Yeah, I am. I thought you were meant to be some kind of awesome detective. Why would you need to be myself solving this? I don't know this kind of stuff. I don't even know much about anything other than art. Man, you useless. No, I'm fun. I can solve this by myself. What were you doing before the museum opened? I was fixing up painting. Mr. Q wanted it done by the time we opened, so I was super busy. I get it done. I know I'm a bit ditzy sometimes, but I'm super good at my job. Okay, thank you. No, don't get to you. You can do this. After all, I just got the alibi out of her, so I'm making progress. Let's go! We got this. Something. Anything we can discuss? What do you know about Dylan and Costello? Oh, gee, I'm so jealous of her. She's so pretty. It is like she stepped straight out of painting. Plus, she's got a Dylan fawning over her, showing her museum, trying to win her heart. Are you sure she even like that? He's phoning, I mean. Why wouldn't she? Every girl likes being treated like a princess. Yeah, just a big romantic gesture away from falling in love. And he seemed like just the guy to do it. Okay, I might as well note that down while I think about it. Huh, we did it. We got another clue. How about we go to Costello? So, Costello, what do you do normally? Fashion? I'm a fashion student. That sounds interesting. Not one for conversation, it seems. Nah, she's just playing hard to get. Or maybe she don't want to talk to anyone. Maybe because she is the culprit. If I become a detective, I don't think I'm going to be good at my job. Okay, let's talk about the museum here. What brought you here? Dylan invited me. Oh, this is dead? It is not. God damn, at least show some interest. Okay, paintings. Do you know much about this painting? Only what I've seen today. Do you have any favorites? Warrior's Home. I would have guessed. Any reason why? Because it's metal! I just do. Okay, yeah, that is valid. Or maybe because she want to hide something from us. So let's talk about the theft. I hope we got something. When roughly did you get here? Not too long ago. I was only here a few minutes when everything was locked down. And it was open then, right? Usual time? Yes. Why? No reason. Nothing to worry about. That would rule her out as a suspect though. How do you know about Dylan? We got to the same university. I think we met at a party. So the two of you are friends? I guess so. He doesn't seem too interested in him. Costello is kinda unique here. The investigative protege has come to hear my artistic insight. Let's go ahead. Ask me anything you crave to know. Let's talk about his hair. Tell me more about yourself, Dylan. I hardly have the time to tell you anything worth knowing. As if a person could truly understand another person through anything as superficial as a conversation. Oh, you don't want to talk? For anyone to understand a person is pure expression of the soul. There's no way to express your soul as potent, as lasting as heart. Shut your stupid. So you are a picture is worth 1,000 words kind of guy. No, just a pretentious. I would appreciate if you not devalue art like that. A picture is not worth a mere 1,000 words. It is worth an entire life of conversation experience. Well, I hate this guy. I hope you die. Whoa. Okay, that's a bit too much. So what brought you here? As if I would need a reason to indulge in the mastery of all who came before. On this specific day, I invited Costello to see the artistry beside me. He confessed to me that, unlike me, she has not witnessed the majesty of this particular establishment. Damn, this dialogue make my English even worse now. If she was willing to admit such tragedy to me, I could do nothing but rectify it immediately. I want to punch you in the face. You probably know a thing or two about this painting. I suppose. The way a fish knows a thing or two about water. I live for art. I breathe art. I'm 70% art. Each piece reflects a portion of the artist, their experiences, and what drives them to live as they do. Take for instance, violins. On the surface, it is simply a pair of common items one might find around the house. But in their juxtaposition, I always discover new words here. We can draw new meanings. Salt from when the earth did millions of years ago. Batteries are a modern invention that dawned with electricity. Through this, the piece is timeless. I should also talk about, though they seem different in function, meaning is drawn from the pairing. Salt is shaken and batteries hold power. This is a piece of revolution, shaking up the system of power that binds us to mundane life. I think it is just a pun. Tell me more, Charlie Pence. I'm curious. But let's go even further. Please no. You see, the artist first drew a sketch on the canvas, then painted over it. Lines on top of the line. God damn, this dude increasing my playtime. The painting is present on itself and reflects its own design. The true meaning of the painting is itself. Oh, that it's the true revolution. There is the power of inherent within art. I regret everything. God damn, even he looked regretful. God damn, do we need to talk more about this guy? Oh my god, I hate it. So when did you get here? I'm never far from art. This is where my heart resides, filled with the warmth of the color around it. So you could say I've been here for a year. Hey! But today, physically, when did you get here? Do you seriously expect me to recall? Just answer the question. Let's go, Charlie. No, normal time, I guess. They don't let anyone in the museum outside normal hours. It is an art gallery after all. Finally, you talk normal. God damn, you increasing my playtime. Finally, that rules him out then. So let's talk about the visitor. So how did you meet Costello? We both walked the same road of a higher learning through. Oh my god, through the artistic field. Our medium of sex expression differ. This is hurting me. That was a waste of time. So let's talk to police then. Have you been here to a museum of art? Nah, that sounds boring as heck. I'm rather playing sport or something cool like that. This is more your thing, I bet. Not exactly. You know, you're not very good rookie. What? I'm not. I thought I was doing a good job finding clues and talking to witnesses. Yeah, exactly. You're doing too well. A rookie is meant to be an amateur who makes the officer he's following look really cool. You're just stealing the glory here. The hell do you mean this is? This isn't Detective Conan now. I'm not going to apologize. Now let's talk about the theft. So you were called in first. You know it. How long did it take for you to get here? See, I hadn't gotten dressed when the call came in and I never skipped breakfast. It was maybe 30 minutes. God damn, that quick. You didn't think it would be a little more urgent? Why? It wouldn't be more stolen if I waited, right? Valid. I sincerely hope I never need the police for anything. What do you think about Dylan and Costello? Oh, that Costello is a beauty. What I wouldn't give to just right in there and, you know. Huh? I feel like you were trying to say something inappropriate. But I really don't know what you're even implying. Hey, it's not inappropriate. It's just the guy. It's just guy talk, you know. I bet you got some hot chicks you think of. Or a hot dude. Or whatever. Focus on your job! Not really. I prefer my romance to have a little more romance. I'll save my sweet nothing for when I found someone. Thanks. Right, sorry. I guess we have to go to the exhibition hall. There you are, Mr. Pence. That girl looked ready to fall over. Huh? Please allow me to introduce the star of the show, artist debut, scheme, Miss Abby Straka. Sorry, the name just... Is she an abstract artist at all? How very astute, Mr. Pence. Indeed she is. Oh, come on. Miss Straka, I thought it might be good to introduce you to Mr. Pence, the assisting officer Liz on this investigation. Hello. Goddamn. Get some sleep. It is nice to meet you. Charlie, I'm helping Officer Liz with the investigation. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad. I'm Abby, the artist. It is nice to meet you. It is nice to meet you too. Sorry. Are you okay? Do you want me to sit down? Do you want to sit down? I'm fine. I just have a long night of prep. The way ahead is the first painting I've had in an exhibition. So I work really hard to get it ready. But soon everyone can see my hard work. I can't wait. What? I've never met anyone more in need of a nap. Right, you two are now acquainted. Mr. Pence, I shall try and get Miss Straka to rest. You and Officer Lee should get back to the investigation. I give you full permission to inspect the workshop and the gift shop, as well as talk to anyone involved in the case. If either of you need anything, you know where I'll be. No, tell me, where the hell do you be? Thank you, Mr. Raito. I'll be sure to ask you boss some questions. Let's go to AB. Hello. Okay, introduce ourselves. Could you tell me more about yourself? Abby? Wow, no, I'm awake. Sorry, I spent the last month working on a painting. Only slept for like 12 hours total. What was the question again? You know what? Never mind. You answered it pretty well already. Oh, that is good. What can you tell me about the museum? Mr. Raito is very kind to me. I never had a painting in a museum before, and he gave me my own exhibition for it. Does this happen a lot? I think so. I'm not sure. But it was still very nice. Can you tell me about the painting in the main room? I think one of them was about a castle and one of them was a pun. I don't know. Sorry, I was a little distracted. So it is a pun. It's not just me. How come a violin, salt shaker and a double-A battery a pun? I still don't understand it. Can you tell me anything about the theft? Oh, the music stopped. I think it's going to be serious. Abby? I'm sorry. I'm hoping it's just a bad dream and I will wake up soon. I'm sorry. It must be important to you. I want people to know me, to understand me. And when I paint, I put myself on the canvas. I put my heart and soul into it, so everyone can see. It is like someone stole my soul. We'll get it back. I promise. Okay. What do you know about the Dylan and Costella? Huh? Dylan's nice. He talked a lot about art, but I don't think he really understood my painting. Yeah, I didn't think he would. Wait. Hold on, when did Dylan see your painting? When I was setting up earlier. Oh, it is a heavy frame, and I was struggling to move it around. He was here when I got here, and offered to help me out. He's nice. Wait, hold on. He was here before the museum opened? Yeah, that was what I'm about to talk about. He was here before the museum opened? The way ahead, let's talk about the stolen painting next, okay? Can you tell about your painting? No. Huh? Why not? I can explain the painting better than the painting can. I want people to see it and to recognize me in every brush stroke. Damn, reading this make me having a stroke. I'm not blaming the game, I'm blaming myself. If I tell you what it is, I means it. I means nothing. I guess I see where you are coming from. It make the investigation harder, but I get it. Let's go to Mr. Writer next. Maybe he knows something. Could you tell me about yourself? Certainly. What would you like to know? Just things about you, I suppose. Well, I'm not exactly one to toot my own horn. But since I took over the Broadside Museum of Art and Culture a mere 2 years ago, we have flourished both financially and culturally. You know, the artist debut scheme was my idea. Ooh. Can you tell me about anything about the theft? It was all hands on deck for the artist debut exhibition. Focus on Miss Straka's new painting. Miss Straka had some delays with the painting, but she brought it in roughly 7 AM, I believe. By the time the museum opened at 8 AM, the painting was missing. What about the cameras? Did the security notice anything? Oh yes, I'm afraid there was a scheduled maintenance update for our security system this morning. It was only a short 10 minutes at 7:30, and then everything was back online. That gets us our window. I honestly surprised you let the security camera go down like that. It was scheduled maintenance. We had no choice. You know, it's not like we told anyone it was happening, except staff, of course, but they are accounted for. And we have our security team physically standing by the exit, making certain there was nobody inside the museum without good reason. What counts as a good reason? Working on our artist debut scheme, for instance. Okay, I went into that one. That's on me. Let's talk about the visitor. What do you know about the Dylan and Costella? Exceedingly little, I'm afraid. The young gentleman has made frequent visits to this museum. In the past few weeks, he seemed quite keen to learn. The young lady, however, is entirely new to me. Do you think they might be a suspect? I wouldn't rule anything out, but I doubt it. As far as I'm concerned, they are simply a fan of the artist debut scheme who wanted to see the new artwork. So, just like Miss Straka and myself, they could also be seen as victims. Talk about her painting, I guess. Do you know anything about the stolen painting? It is tragedy. We put so much work into preparing the artist debut exhibition, and now it is ruined. Still Miss Straka's debut painting. Why would anyone do that? There's a lot of greedy people in the world. Greedy and selfish. Mr. Pence, with all due respect, this is a debut piece. The point of an artist debut exhibition is to showcase a new talent, present the art to the world, and get some attention. Right now, the piece is unknown. There is no fans, no review, no evaluation. Nobody would even recognize if they saw it. From a purely monetary perspective, it is worthless. That's very a good point. Exactly, yeah. That is a good point. Why did someone steal a worthless painting? Let's go to the curtain. This curtain would be a perfect for grand reveal. That is probably what it is here for. Behind it, there's an outline where its painting would normally be. That's the best thing to reveal. We met a lot of people here. Wait, hold on. Why the hell is Susie here? She shaped my life, but I haven't seen her in decades. Oh, Detective Ernest. Detective Saul, he retired some time ago. Okay, let's go back to the gallery next. Okay, let's go to... Hold on. If I talk to anybody else, do you think going to be anything different? Oh yeah, the way ahead. Since Dylan saw the painting, do you think he knows about the painting? Do you know anything about the stolen painting? No, how could I understand a painting I've never seen? Ooh, I almost expect him to monologue about Abby in a turmoil or something. Wait, should he know about the painting now? What the hell? I guess there's nothing here. Let's go to the gift shop then. Let's check out the gift shop. Let's go to the poster. Which poster? I don't know. What? They have poster on some kind of painting in the museum. Some of the popular one at least. I can see the winners and there's Violin over there. What is this one? I don't think I've seen it. It might just the upstairs, but I keep an eye on it anyway. I thought there was sketchbook at first, but it looks like there's stuff written in them. the genius of arranging a gallery, broadside museum, recent history, and the artist debut scheme by device. The fuck is this self-insert? No surprise, they all have the same author. Curator. The hell? Curator. I only just got that. Man, this game have too much fun now. It is a bunch of art supplies. I think they expect the painting to inspire people to paint, so they sell the paint themselves. This feel like it could end poorly. I don't know. Shop counter, let's check the shop counter. The shop seems to be closed at the moment, which makes a lot of sense. If there is a thief on the loose, you lock up the register. We're kinda stupid. Instead, if the theft, why is the theft want to steal the money? Like, come on now. Would that make it more suspicious? So there's nothing here. So let's go to the workshop next. Oh yeah, this is where Lily restore the painting. Gallery. Let's talk tube. There's some kind of cardboard tubes here. The kind that kept posters in when you buy them. Do they use this transport painting? It would make sense. Yeah, it is though. They even have the broadside museum written on them. So I guess they must be. I'm guessing this is a spare portrait frame. Something to put the art into. But then again, all the painting I've seen the same style of the frame with a big gaudy design. This one look more affordable, like it came from a home design store. I wonder why it is so different. Maybe it is a custom made by Lily? Oh, we can deduce now, okay. So let's talk to the art table. This is a fairly cheap wooden table, considering the building it is in. I don't think you get a splinter, but you might get a paint on you. Okay then, now that we can deduce, I guess we should deduce. To be honest, I didn't get any clue of this, except that Dylan come earlier. So let's deduce now. I think I found all the pieces to this case. I can say I know what they mean yet, but I should be able to put it together. Okay. Alright, Rachel. We got a mystery to solve, and I need an audience. Get Taunton, Metika, and Girl and bring them in here. That should do for the crowd. Right away, officer, please. Who was it again? I know, but I just want to make sure you know it too. Well, don't be coy. Just tell me the answer, then we can wrap this up. Man, you're a bad policeman. No, it doesn't work like that. You can't just jump to the end. It is a whole process. Detective Salt taught me that once. Wait, what? Alright. But you giving the speech and I get to do the ending. That is fine. I'm okay with that. Come on, Mr. Q. This stuff is boring. Officer Liz sat together here. So that's what we are doing. Wait, there's no other officer? Like, come on now. Only police? Fine. I guess it is an actual police officer ask. I'll do it. But it had better be fun. It's going to be. I think it was. Man, shut your bitches up. Actually, quite the opposite. I need you to be quiet and silent. Now, Rookie, explain the situation for them. Ha! Thank you, Mr. Paul. So let's do this. Woo! Let's do this. Alright. I guess the first thing is the stolen art. This museum has been searched for top to bottom by members of staff, and nothing was found. Unfortunately, there is no obvious hiding spot we can glean from the museum itself. Without knowing the thief, we cannot easily find the painting. Rookie, you were going somewhere. No, sorry, I said the wrong question just then. Alright, no harm done. Just tell us about the thief. What? We're looking for two things, the painting and its thief. But in a way, this is one search. The hiding spot should reveal something about who hid it there. In turn, finding out who stole it should reveal where it was. Finding out who stole it should reveal where it was hidden. You really think you can find it? Ooh, finally, let's do this. I do. We just need to think about the incident. Let's think this through. Goddamn, there's so much even. Goddamn, there's so much thing here. What the fuck? Man, I'm ready to talk about my divorce. Like the fuck? Okay, let's start a device here. If we had proof that ties anyone to the crime, it would have been found by now. So let's try a different angle. Let's think about who could it really be. Perhaps I can prove who it was by proving it wasn't. Just work on narrowing it down. I guess we just talk about Dylan. Because why not? Because Dylan was here before. Dylan! We should be able to determine who the thief is quite easily. After all, there is this, which would... No, this will hang on a moment. Mr. Q, are you sure I need to watch this? Man! Perhaps a little early to solve this case, Mr. Pence. I need to think it through more, I suppose. This is overwhelming. So we need to find who is this thief. So if the thief if we should know who is the thief is, then it should be someone. So Who would it be? Could it be Abby herself? Was it quite easily? Could it be Mr. Rater? We should be able to define who the man, I just blame Lily at this point. Man, I'm going to blame you now. Okay, nice! We found something. I found out something interesting while talking with Abby earlier. When she brought in her painting, she wasn't alone. Someone helped her transport it into the museum. Would anyone like to confess? Confess? You said that as if someone did something wrong? Abigail was about to join the ranks of a generation of artists who came before, and required the help of someone strong and discreet to transport her masterpiece. I confess, I help an artist in need, as anyone should. I had no idea. And why the hell do you come so early then? For some reason, he didn't tell anyone. Ooh. Ooh, okay. And now that it is out in the open, it makes things a little clearer. Oh yeah! Since Dylan is inside, we talk about this. Since suspects, exit was secure and people were only allowed into the gallery for work reason. This is fairly close space, especially in this morning. Mr. Writer, you told me there's only people allowed in for people who had a good reason. Can you give me any example? Certainly, we have Miss Girl who was doing restoration work, and we have these people involved in the artist debut scheme, such as myself, since it was my idea. There's not a long list, 3 people at most. And why the hell are you here, Dylan? Why should sorting this 3 suspects, do you think? Oh, indeed. So let's talk about Lily's alibi. Even if you're in the museum, that doesn't mean you had the ability to steal the painting. For example, Lily, you were doing restoration work, were you not? Yup, it was tricky, but I got it done before we open up. It should be on the wall right now, which means you were involved with the exhibition. You had no access to the painting. Let's rule you out as a suspect. Nice. That's it. Yeah! You don't need to be that excited before I make you the culprit now. Few people had the opportunity to commit this crime. Even fewer had motive. If you look at who it could be, one seemed the most likely. It must be Dylan! This seemed difficult, but because there weren't any real suspect, everyone is accounted for at the time of the crime. Either you were doing something, or you simply weren't here. The only people with the opportunity to steal the painting were the ones setting it up. Abby is a victim and is clearly upset by the theft. That only leaves Dylan. Me? Come on. You're not clearly not. I spent all my time in the museum, right? I have all the painting I could want right here. Why would I risk prison to steal a painting? I can think of one reason. So what would the reason be? Is it related to Dylan's love? It is Costello. What? You blaming her now? Just blaming everyone you see. It's no secret you have thing for her, even without you telling people. It is pretty obvious. And it is also obvious she doesn't feel the same way, isn't that right? Yes, it is true. So you wanted to convince her, to impress her. You wanted to do something bold and dramatic enough to catch her attention and give her a gift she would never forget. That's why you stole the painting. You did to impress Costello! Oh, you're right. Wait, what? There is? This is the secret? This is the mystery? What the fuck? Dylan, you did this? Man, that was so stupid. What the f? I'm sorry, Abigail. I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to help you. But Costello is so cool and I'm just some art nerd. I was helping fix the curtain when I realized I had to do something to impress her. Or I didn't stand a chance. ... I can't believe it. Where did you hide it? Yeah, where did you hide it though? I couldn't take it out of the museum before Costello got here. So I thought I stashed it in the gift shop. But someone was setting up the shop, so I hid it in the workshop next to it. The only one Lily was in. And where do you move it after that? What do you mean? It should still be there. I personally searched the workshop myself. There's no way to hide a brush, let alone a painting. A double crime! I can personally guarantee it isn't there. Does that mean did someone move it? Mr. Rookie, I think he's just lying. But if he knows, then I want to believe him too, but that's not enough to ignore evidence. I was in the room. I never saw him go in, and I would have noticed a painting suddenly turning up. It is pretty obvious he was just lying so we wouldn't find the painting. Right, Mr. Q? What? This man is self-confessed criminal who set out about ruining the artist debut exhibition. I wouldn't put anything past him. But he admitted to stealing it. Why lie about where he put it? Because he still want to give it to her, silly. Like, I'm not that smart, but it seems pretty obvious. It is what a bad boy romantic like him would do, isn't it? The fuck is this mystery about? Is Costello like some kind of manipulative girl or something?
I don't know.
I thought detectives weren't meant to be smarter than that. I suppose that would... Wait, hold on. Did I expected too much of this game that I thought that somebody going to hide it? Okay, that is so stupid of me. Apology for that. Let's just jump to a conclusion, alright, Rookie? We have the criminal, but we are after the painting. And we have his statement about where he put it. But are you sure you trust that? What else do we have to go on then? Exactly. And while I'm at it, Rookie, I'm not sure your explanation makes total sense. There's a big hole you left open. A hole? You stole the painting for Costello, right? But when you think about Costello, you have to wonder. Wow, Officer Liz, you really do think of everything, don't you? You are really smart. You might have such a big brain. This must be why you wear such a large hat. Okay, insulting. Okay. Wait, is something happening? Why did Officer Liz freeze when she mentioned his hat? You are right. This is not time for me to show off my genius. This is Mr. Pence's moment. He's sent to tear down all the lies and reveal the truth. Now, as you were, Mr. Pence. Thank you, Officer Liz. What? I have a lot of questions about this, but other question needs to be answered first. So we talk about Dylan's motive. Officer Liz is right. Something about Dylan's motive doesn't add up. He did it because he has feeling for Costello. That part I understand. But stealing a painting to impress her, that part doesn't quite line up. It is though. I don't like thief. That's not it. Not all of it anyway. Even if she did like like thieves, I don't think she thought about it all the way through. Okay, we got defensive. Defensive stat. I guess we are telling the right thing here. How about the statement here? Now I think we all know about Costello's feelings about this, right? I think you meant to show something else. Huh? Oh yeah, my mistake. Bye, you mouth. So let's think this through. But first, we need some advice. This is all about Costello, but I hardly know a thing about her. But I know at least one thing she likes. Maybe if I work out why she likes it, I can figure out more about her as a person. Oh, is it because she liked the What is Home? So Costello's test. Costello, do you remember what you said about the paintings? Yeah? I like Warrior's Home. Yes, but you wouldn't tell me why. It is the color, right? They work as a shaded brown, as well known for the colors. Distinct and meaningful in spite of their limited palette. Costello, shut your bitches up. They're already tuning you out, so no, it's not that. Yeah, I think there's another reason she like it. Why is it then? Maybe because she watched Princess War. I was reminded of something earlier as I was looking over the painting. Roughly a decade ago, there was a TV show I saw called Princess War. It was both girly and dark, but I still watched the whole thing. I was even part of the fanbase for a while. Oh damn, cool. I heard of the show. It was super gross. It's my apology, but what does a TV show have to do with this case? Nothing, or everything depending on how you look at it. Something I remember of that show, and I have to assume it's not just me who thought that. Ooh, we did it again! Okay, let's do this. So let's talk about What is Home. I don't know where the hell. Mr. Reito, I asked you about the painting earlier, and according to you, What is Home isn't particularly well liked among artists. Is that correct? Well, yes, some reviews call it use of color drab and uninspired compared to similar piece from that time. There's nothing to sniff at, of course. It still presents an evocative image. It does have its fans, but of the painting in the opening hall, well, I'm sure it's someone's favorite. Yes, I think you are right. I'm assuming it won't be their favorite for art reasons. Okay. Some people just have no taste, I guess.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Dylan stole Abby's artwork to appeal to Costello's interest, but that was never going to work. She's not an art fan. Huh? What are you saying? Costello, I know why you like Warrior's Home. Costello liked the Warrior's Home painting because it is unpopular. Okay, let's do this. So, let's pick what do you pick? Constella like the What is Home painting because it is unpopular. Constella like What is Home painting because it reminded her of Princess War. Of course going to be option 1, isn't it? Just joking, it is option 2. Constella's favorite painting reminds me of Princess War, and I don't think there is a coincidence. Constella, be honest, you saw the similarities too, didn't you? That's why you like it. Because you are a Princess War fan. Let's go! Ooh, everyone silence. That is so stupid. Man, you stupid. You really think a girl as refined and insightful as Constella is into some girly kids show? That she look at a masterpiece and just see a magical fantasy? She's a girl of fashion and high art, not rainbows and glitter. Shut up. Don't talk about the glitter like you were there. Whoosh! Whoa! Hold on. That's the same quote as chapter 1. If you never watch it, hey. What? It's from the show. It is a whole thing. So am I right? It is a pretty old show at this point. I don't care if it's all the wonder of Moonbeam Academy will live in my heart until I die. Oh, she's smiling. You're absolutely right, Charlie. I was a fan as a little girl, and I'm a fan now. Ooh, nice. I try not to talk about it too much, but everything reminds me of it. And I've been wanting to tell you how your hair reminds me of the innkeep from episode 9 since we met. Episode 9? I honestly don't remember him. You don't? He was the old one Princess Rainbow talked to when she needed shelter from Sugar Goblin invasion. To go and keep your little pet away from my lunch. That was him. How can you not remember? They made a fan song about his lunch and... Wait. Suffice to say, an art doesn't appeal to you at all. Oh god, no. Sherbert is my husband for life. We somehow let out not out of her. He never do that. Lying and stealing is Madame Umbra's thing. And no matter how the show ends, I will not forgive her. Okay, I thought she just liked it. I didn't realize she was this much of a fan. Wait, don't tell me. The whole time she was being cool and stoic, was she just holding back her hyper fixation? I think so. I love this game. So he stole a painting to impress a girl who didn't like thief or paintings? Why did he even think that would work? Stupid. Yes, why indeed? So let's talk about the stolen art. The painting was stolen and this is to find it fell. Where is it? This museum has been searched for top to bottom by member of staffs and nothing was found. Unfortunately, there's no obvious hiding spot we can glean from the museum itself. And without knowing the thief, we cannot easily find the painting. But we know the thief now. Yeah, we know the thief. Yes, we do. It was Dylan. Of course, we still don't know where the painting is. It's not where he said it was. But we can probably figure it out. So we need to know the advice here. Because there's a lot of evidence, a lot of words that I could not keep up. It is overwhelming. I need to figure out how the painting was hidden. Everyone was looking for it, so there has to be a reason they couldn't find it. Can anything from the workshop point to where it was? Oh, we have to do something that related to the workshop. How about this painting frame? Mr. Rater, I noticed the painting in the gallery all had the same style of frame. Yes, that was deliberate. We keep the frame consistent so as to not distract from the artwork. Can you think of why there would be a different style of frame? Not particularly, though I suppose the artist debut scheme that I came up with, as the artists provide their own frame, I would expect those to match. I thought it might be something like that. Which means that the empty frame I found in the workshop came from Abby's painting. In other words, someone took Abby's painting out of its frame. Oh. What? Why would you dare do that? Why indeed? Why indeed? Should I make that as my quote? Why indeed? Oh, Dylan says he hid the painting in the workshop. I chose the Dylan hide something. And I told you that was a lie. Please don't interrupt. Keep going, Charlie. What is so important about the workshop? We can easily figure out where the painting is if we think about how it was hidden. And the workshop opens up a lot of possibilities. As I searched the room and the painting wasn't there. No, but there was plenty of tools and supplies in there. Ooh, finally we did it. Even if you can't hide it there, you have one very good way to hide it anywhere you want. Should we talk about the tube? What's the tube? Fuck, I guess we shoot the odd poster, yeah. Oh no, it's not. Far. The way ahead? Should we choose this? Oh yeah, we choose this. Abby is the only person in this room, or the entire museum, who has seen her painting. That means she's the only person who would recognize it. Does it even matter? Even if we don't know what it look like, it's still a painting. It matters a great deal. Because if we can't recognize it, how would we know if we were looking straight at it? Ooh, it is though. Everyone does know the painting, and I believe that the odd poster is the painting. That seems unlikely. The workshop gave means, and the painting itself gave an opportunity. And then there is a empty frame which tells us exactly where it is. We do? Where is it? The painting is in a workshop among other progress painting. The painting is in the gift shop disguised as merchandise. The painting is in the gallery hidden in plain sight. Is it though? Option 3? There's a lot of merchandise in the gift shop. Hiding a valuable painting along with the poster would go completely undetected, especially if nobody recognizes it. Quite the opposite actually. Why only stock poster for recognizable artwork? Anything obscure or too recent would stick out like a sore thumb. Ah yes, that does make sense. Fuck! It must be option 1. We were looking for a painting, but we forgot something. We are in an art gallery. Looking for a painting in a museum is like looking for a tree in a forest. And we don't know what the tree looks like. So it could be anyway. It is hopeless. The hell are you crying for? I believe it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. Not quite. For one thing, there wasn't a lot of time between Dylan stashing the painting and security coming back online. For another, one of the painting is just a little strange. What? What do you mean? What is strange? Oh shit! Oh, I get it. I picked the fall. The fall, yeah. The fall depicts a demon with fiery trail. But the one on the wall doesn't look like a demon. This trail doesn't look like fire. And for a Renaissance paintings, it looks awfully modern. Oh yeah, but yeah. He is kinda right. What are you saying? Abby, I'll find your painting. Someone hid it on the wall of the gallery disguised as the fall. What? Wow, let's go, we did it! God damn, that was hard. Glad there was a safe. It's there. Are you serious? The whole time we mistook one painting for another. It is there. It is upside down, but it is there. Upside down? Oh my god, I get it. It's not a free trail or an ocean. This traveler walking a colorful path toward a bright horizon. It is a message of hope and struggle. Oh, is it? Excuse me, don't pretend to be an art expert when you don't know anything. It is really cringe. Oh my god, this guy is really pissing me off. Bro, you the cringe one. You understand my work. Exactly. Fuck you. Fuck you, Dylan. Okay, she sleep. Mr. Straka. Okay, that was hilarious. She is asleep. I think she finally relaxed for a second. And months of exhaustion hit her all at once. Yeah, pretentious fuck. Yeah, excellent job. But if her painting was where the fall usually is, where's the fall? Wait, is the fall is in our hand? Since the way ahead is where the fall was, where is the fall? One painting was swapped for another. We found one, but there is other is still missing, which means there is still hiding spot we cannot account for. How is that possible? We just for a hiding spot we're searching for Miss Straka's piece and found nothing. What the difference does it make if it one's painting or another? Or the other? Wait, hold on, Mr. Rater is so stupid, no? He organized the painting and doesn't know what the painting is. What the fuck? Quite a lot actually. There are some places only an obscure painting can hide. I suspect the inverse is also true. Fuck! So advice, an unknown painting can blend in plain sight but a famous painting can't. If I turn it around, is there a way to hide a famous painting that you can't use on an unknown painting? If there is probably some proof of how it was done. Dylan hit the way ahead in the workshop. So start from there. How about we talk about the poster tube then? The workshop is for preparing painting for the museum. It's probably the room where we least expect to see a poster tube just sitting around. I like poster, there's nothing wrong with that. And you keep the tube just lying around? What? Are you saying I'm messy? I've been busy with work, so I haven't gotten around to cleaning it. I promise, I'm not usually like that. Mr. Pence, is my employee's clutter relevant? It is open up some possibilities, yes. If nothing else, it is worth keeping in mind. Woo! Okay. How about we talk about this odd poster? I had a little look around the gift shop. Ah, wonderful. Did any of the books in there catch your eyes? No, there isn't. Ah no, I mean, I wasn't browsing for me. I just had a look at this poster on sale. They are best on the painting from the museum, right? Yes, each and every one of them. I thought as much, and yet one the poster on sale was for a painting I didn't recognize. Ooh, the art poster then. I don't know, maybe you just haven't seen it yet. It's not just those 4 paintings up there. There's a whole gallery with 3 floors, all full of art. Plus, it's not like you are an art expert, right? Man, we're all this art expert. It obviously isn't. Well, yes, there is one explanation. It is not the only one explanation. There could be another reason I haven't seen it. Both painting had unique circumstances that made them easy to hide. The way ahead was hiding in plain sight because nobody would recognize it if they saw it. But the fall is already well known with posters and everything. You need to be clever about it. So where would they hide it? Very simple, really. They hid it. So where would they hide it? The painting is the workshop. The painting is in the gift shop. Ah yeah, option 3. The fall is well-known painting. Unlike the way ahead, people would recognize it if they saw it. They would know if it didn't belong. And unlike the way ahead, there is merchandise of the fall for sale in this very museum. So a painting is popular. So what? Yeah, so what? So there's a dozen of duplicate posters of the fall just for a short walk from here. I think I would recognize if they replace an oil painting with a poster. Even I could tell that much. Yes, but what about the reverse? I don't think they disguise a poster as a painting. I think they disguised the painting as a poster. You were looking for the fall, so I thought you gave more than a quick glance at those posters. If you saw the real deal, you just assume it was a really good fake. It is hard to believe, but let's go! I will be right back. Where the hell are you going? You were right. It was exactly where you said it was. I am right. That is crazy. Crazy cool. What are even the odds? I'm shocked Dylan stole 1 painting, but 2? Wow. That is true. It is strange for him to steal a second painting. Dylan stole 1 painting and he confessed as much, but how did he steal a second? Not to mention his motive for stealing the first painting doesn't make any sense. Something's going on here, and I don't like it. Contradiction. This incident doesn't make sense. God damn, this is longer than I expected. As it stands, this crime makes no sense. We know Dylan stole Abby's painting. No getting around that. But what will he admit to stealing 1 painting and not another? Ooh, not even further. What will he steal the fall? Could he have done it all at all? The man is a thief. If he can steal 1 painting from the museum, he can steal another. No, I mean this crime specifically had neither motive nor opportunity. Ooh, is there some kind of culprit here? Dylan confessed to stealing Abby's painting to impress Costello. But what about the fall? How did the way ahead get on the wall? Dylan had neither motive nor opportunity, and I need to prove it. Oh, we talk about the time frame then. This was a very complex theft. Someone took the fall out of its frame into a poster tube, then hid it in the gift shop. Then they put the way ahead out of its frame into the fall's frame and put it on the wall, all in the short window of 10 minutes. Oh yeah, that does sound difficult, I agree. But someone put it off, didn't they? How could they do that? Are we sure they did all of that in just 10 minutes? Is there a way they could have done part of it? That is true. All you need those 10 minutes for is hiding the paintings. Everything else you can just do before or after. The extra work was done before or after? After then. The thief took the way ahead on the wall, then brought the fall to the workshop. This allowed them to take the fall out of the frame, man. Wait, sorry. I got events mixed up. Man, we got a strike. Shit! Thief took the fall to the workshop, out of the frame and the poster tube. Then during the 10 minutes, all they have to do was put the way ahead into the already empty frame and hang it up. You could also easily do all of that in 5 minutes, let alone 10. Finally. So that's how he did it. Mr. Thornton had everything prepared ahead of time. I don't think he could have though. Oh yeah. First of all, how the hell did Dylan know that, there would be like maintenance Before the crime took place, Dylan was helping Abby set up the painting. If he was busy setting up Abby's exhibition, then he couldn't have set up the workshop for the second theft. Ooh, wow. But couldn't believe they have to reuse the same clue. Man, in short, Dylan had no opportunity to commit this crime. Whoa, wait, what? If you cannot commit this crime, then yeah, what the hell? I just picked Warrior's Home. Dylan stole Abby's painting to impress Costello. Obviously, it fell and was always going to fail. Although the painting, why did he steal that one? Maybe he just thought she would like it, but we know what she liked. Not art or abstraction or prestige or anything like that. It is Princess Wa and things that remind her of Princess Wa. The only reason he chose the way ahead to give her is because he had access to it. Oh, okay. If he had access to both the Fall and the Warrior's Home, he wouldn't have picked the Fall. Dylan has no motive to commit this crime. The crime simply doesn't make sense if Dylan is the mastermind. If it's not him, there's not a lot of people it could even be. If I think it's over, there's only one person that makes any sense. Ooh, okay. Should it be Lily? Oh, what's Lily? Abby told me that she paints so people can understand her. She wants to be recognized, but someone tried hard to avoid recognition. Someone wanted to hide they were ever involved. And if they did it right, I wouldn't even tell they have done anything. And who's that? Come on, don't keep us waiting. You do know the answer, right? You're not just bluffing to impress people. What? He knows. Lily girl, the one who tried to steal the Fall, who manipulated Dylan into poorly planned heist. Whoa! Objection! Let's go! It's you! ... Okay, she is cooked. Mr. Pence, are you quite certain? Miss Girl is a respected member of staff and... Hehe. Oh, okay, now it's the song. Ha 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 ha! Miss Girl? Haha, oh my gosh, that is so funny of you, rookie. You really think sweet little me is responsible? So funny of you. So ridiculous. Like, I couldn't have done any of this. I was busy, remember? Isn't that right, Mr. Q? You can vouch for me, can you? Yes, she was working this morning. Why is that suddenly music cut off? Exactly. Haha. And this whole story you've been telling us. Like I would do a whole crazy switch thingy when I could just steal Abby's painting. That's true. Oh, the defensive every time. Okay, the defense is getting higher and higher. Yeah, it was too complicated for little old me, right? I need to be super smart, like Dylan. I'm sure that every part of this brilliant plan come from his genius brain. Man, what the hell did you cut off the music? I am pretty smart.
Stop the cap!
They're turning everyone against me. Okay, when you spot the manipulation, you can stop seeing it. He was doing the same to you whenever you get too close, playing on your insecurities. Lily girl is a freaking bitch. Then what can I do? What you do best. She met her arguments, but she getting desperate. She can't even see the flaw in them. Now show them the truth. All of it. Let's go. No advice. It could go either way, but we're near the end. Why switch the painting? Why can't Dylan have met the plan himself? How did Lily have the opportunity to do this? I need to prove all this, or I'm toast. Man, this is easy. Dylan's love. We can trust Lily because... Oh, are we not trusting woman now? Bitch! Ah, that's not. I didn't. I'm not sure you have very good evidence to explain your misogyny. Go on, then show it, man! This freaking... You said you were busy working during the crime, which is true. See? So, how could I... Specifically, you said you were working on restoring a painting, which means you were in the workshop when the crime was committed. Exactly where the thief would have been. What? But I was doing work Mr. Q said for me. Isn't that right? I did set you on restoration work. Yes, you were restoring the Fall, I believe. Wait, the Fall was in the restoration? No, Okay, we know for a fact that the way ahead was disguised as the Fall. But why? Why would anyone do that? Man, if you already stolen an artwork, why bother swapping it with something else? Because the Fall is worth £1 million. To a thief, the way ahead is worthless. But they could use it to hide the real theft. The way they did the switch to hide their crime and secure a bigger payout. I did wonder why someone stole the painting. Oh, okay then. Yes, yes! Why does she sound like she getting shot? The time frame? Oh, I don't think Dylan could have planned this himself. Oh yeah, exactly. Huh? Are you doubting his intelligence? The fuck? Yes, I mean, no. That's not why he couldn't have planned it. The only window the crime could have taken in was the scheduled maintenance. That is when Dylan stole the painting. Yeah, it was so hard to believe about that. How did you know that about the scheduled maintenance? Mr. Writer told me the only staff knew about it. The way a museum would tell regular people about security going down. There's no way a museum would tell regular people about security going down. Well, yeah, like you said, he told the staff, which checks out because I heard it from... Oh! Oh my gosh, you're being really stupid right now. You know that? Like, how are you going to be a detective if you keep being stupid like that? Okay, she was getting desperate, okay? Get the hell out of here. ... That stern look. Don't tell me you actually believe it was me. Silly little me. Man, you're a grown adult. Stop acting like that. Ha! Haha! This is some evil ploy to try and hurt the museum. I bet. Like, I get he's jealous of actually smart people like you, but that is a little far, isn't it? I'm confused here. Okay, Mr. Q? Why are you looking at me? Oh. Dylan confessed everything. Let's go! He told Lily about his plan to show Costello the exhibition, and she started giving him advice. But hearing the advice, it clear she was planting ideas. From volunteering to trying to hide the painting in the gift shop. Every step of Dylan's plan came from her. Meanwhile, Lily said nothing. That is fine. We wouldn't have believed her anyway. Finally, we did it! Mr. Pence, I cannot thank you enough. It is fine. Don't mention it. How Abby doing? Is she still sleeping? Sleeping quite deeply, yes? Truth be told, I'd be surprised if she woke up before the exhibition ended. Me too. But she deserves a good sleep after all of that. Yes, so troubling to know my own employee tried to steal from us. Not only that, but she almost ruined the artist debut exhibition I came out with. Thank goodness you were here, Mr. Pence, and you too, Officer Liz. Haha, just doing my job. Right, well, feel free to hang around as long as you like. Meanwhile, I should be trying to repair the artist debut exhibition, which I came out with. Hey, always with the self, credit. And I suppose I should hire a new restoration expert. Ooh, Costello, that was really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty amazing. Man, get the hell out of here. You both were. You're a really good team. Like Ladybug and Hootie. Please tell me I'm Ladybug in that scenario. Not telling. Man, it was fun. More fun than Dylan was. Dylan catching strays. Fingers crossed, we get to meet up again sometime. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. Okay, it is just us now. What's going on? I don't know what you mean. No, you know exactly what I mean. What? This whole day, you had some sort of secret. There's been a little slip here and there, and every time I point one out, you get excited? What's going on with you? Ush, are we going to be a real detective? Why don't tell me, detective? Paul is keeping something from me, but he seemed to want me to figure it out. What the fuck? Officer Liz, Paul, you're hiding something. Hiding something? I don't know what you mean. With that smirk ass face. No, you do. Not only that, but whenever I doubt you, you look happy. You want me to figure you out. Interesting theory. Okay. Let's see your proof. Man, what the f is this? Okay, let's talk about the salts advice. He making it easy. Every now and then, there's a little mistake I can catch. A raised voice or a sudden freeze. I thought he came from the theft. So let's talk about salt case. Earlier, you told me about the painting, the witness. Yeah, like I said, it is famous among law enforcement. You don't need to be a law enforcement to recognize a painting. I heard it too. And I'm not a law enforcement. I know it because I know Detective Salt. And I think you do too. Ooh, okay. Don't be silly. I came here because of the theft. The witnesses? Are we talking about the witnesses? Wait, what? Okay, we can just freely guess. The police head. Earlier, when Lily was trying to throw me off, you defended me. What? You think I'm going to let a civilian go after my rookie like that? Huh? But then she mentioned your head and you froze. I just kept thinking, what about your head would make Lily try to use it against you? But then, it is a big head and you weigh it low over your face. I can barely even see your eyes under there. Whoa, bro, it's so mysterious. Who knows what you are hiding with that? It's just a head, Rookie. Nothing else. The smile says differently. You'll be sleeping up all day. Wait, we choosing the painting, eh? Sleeping up? How? Earlier, we were looking at Warri's home and I mentioned Princess Wa to you. There was a little moment where your voice went high. It was when I mentioned a girl like I like. Oh, hey, is police someone we know? You must be imagining things. Police. No, I don't think that is your real name. I don't think you are even a police officer. That's a bold accusation. Go on then. If I'm not a junior officer police, then who am I? Susie? Does she look like it? Is this Susie? Yeah, she is the only one who has, Wait, what's Susie? 10 years ago, I saved a girl from telling off after she didn't eat her dinner. And ever since, I wanted to be a detective, solving crime with her beside me. Part of me thought she might have forgotten about me. But instead, she found a way to make my dream come true. Is it that right, Susie? You got one thing wrong. It wasn't your dream I was trying to make come true. It was mine. What? What? She was Susie? How the hell does she manage to hide her girly voice? What the fuck? Hi, Charlie. Okay, Susie. I didn't think I'd see you again, but I'm glad. Are you sure this is all fine? You spent the entire morning impersonating a police officer and disrupting a crime scene after all. Yeah, but I actually got the crime solved. If we waited for the actual cops, it'd be 2 weeks and unsolved case, but we caught them in just a few hours. Besides, I barely did anything. I just let the real detective do his job work. Wow! But I'm not a real detective. You are to me. Aww. And I finally got to solve a case with you. Oh, it is though. Yeah, it only took 10 years. I still a bit confused by the outfit though. How the hell did she get the outfit? Oh, my roommate boyfriend is a cop. And the call came in for him to check out the museum. But he was hungover and I knew this painting was here, so... Look, it's just one-time thing. I promise not to do it next time. Damn, couldn't believe we met Susie. Like, huh? Next time? Oh, do you not want to do this anymore? What? No, I would love that. But how are two students even going to get another case? We don't exactly have authority. Oh, did you not notice? One of the painting here is not quite right, and I don't think it has been for a while. Oh, one of the paintings? You mean the witness? 10 years ago, Graham stacked down this painting. He was called a hero for it, finding a valuable art piece and solving a murder in the process. But when he told the witness what we found, she told him something strange. This isn't what she painted. What? It is the same street, the same woman, even the same car. But look, she drew two men, and here, it is just one. What? Exactly. The definitive proof that my Grams is held as a hero for. It is fake. It is a trick everyone fell for, even him. That is why he retired? The artist, Ria Leeds, she's still alive. He's just as reclusive as ever. But sometimes goes to charity events. Sometimes there are even nearby. I was planning on going to see her then, but if you are here, we could team up. Go see her together. Wow. And solve Detective Salt's last case? Are you in? Hell yeah! Every step of the way! And that's how we are reunited. Two students against a grand conspiracy 10 years in the making. If nothing else, we know how to make an impression. But if I had her by my side, and maybe a spot of luck, we might just get to catch a murderer. Whoa, we completed chapter 2! This is awesome as fuck! What? End of the current version? Nah, what the shit, bro? God damn, it was actually good. Like the fuck? It was the end. Oh man, I'm investing on this. It's really. If you enjoy watching me play this game, how about like? It is highly appreciated. And if you new, considering subscribing because I play random games out there. Yes, I guess there is it for confession. Game is freaking wild. Again, thank you so much for watching, and tell your friend that Mac is back!